We've had many conversations over the years about various forms of collaboration. And as we've started to see the real competition, and we're sort of at the beginnings of what the metaverse will be like, and in that race for the metaverse, it started to become apparent that there were a variety of resources and talent that we needed in order for us to be able to continue on that journey.
That was Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick this morning on CNBC discussing that company's nearly $70 billion buyout by Microsoft. Obviously, the shares soared on the news, but are still down more than 8% since July. That is when the company was hit with a lawsuit alleging numerous accounts of sexual harassment and workplace issues. They laid off more than 12 people over the weekend as well. For more on this deal, though, let's bring in Jefferies analyst Andrew Uerkwitz, who has been bullish and been right on the stock, an $85 target, a buy rating. Obviously, assuming the deal gets closed, Andrew, you got to like it. But are there any other subsidiary plays now that are still left out there? Is this kind of a one-off by Microsoft?
Yeah, no, this first of the deal kind of solidifies the view that interactive media is a very big form of media, has lots of growth, and it is very real and going to be here, whether it's metaverse or whatever we want to call it. And so, obviously big tech might be interested. Amazon might be interested. They have Twitch. They have their own streaming service called Luna. And there's a couple other big tech companies, but this has always been thought about for years. And so Microsoft pulling the trigger now kind of validates this entire thesis. And so to me, it's a put up or shut up. If big tech really is interested in interactive media, they got to start pulling the trigger on these, or Microsoft is going to build such a lead that it'll be too late.
Andrew, it's Tim, but how about big media worried about, again, the lead that these companies are going to have on them? So it seems to me that, you look at a Disney or you look at even a Viacom or someone, and again, they probably can't put this kind of a deal together because of their balance sheets right now. But isn't big media more in need of this deal than Microsoft was, who, again, has made some great acquisitions already in this space?
Yeah, I mean, big media would definitely fit in there. I only talk about big tech because, to your point, it would be difficult to structure a deal that would probably work. But no, I mean, big media would be there. Big tech should be there. We think there are more potential buyers than supply, right? There's really only 3 globally scaled companies with strong IP other than Activision. And so, yeah, no, we think M&A may just be starting.
Yeah, go deeper into that if you can, Andrew. I look at Roblox. My son plays it, and I think, you know what? That kind of looks like the metaverse. Maybe Facebook is interested. Maybe Meta is interested in Roblox with their new name. Maybe a Google is interested in an EA or an Apple in a Take-Two Interactive. I mean, what other pair-ups? Just kind of have fun with it. We're not going to hold you to it. What other pair-ups do you think could happen here?
I mean, Netflix, right? They started talking about gaming. If they are serious about gaming, you would think that they would try to pair up with somebody, probably something on the smaller size, simply because they don't normally make big acquisitions. But you could see them acquiring some really good developer, like a CD Projekt or something along those lines. They already have The Witcher. They already have animated series with CD Projekt. Why not add a game developer to it? Discovery has Warner Interactive, and so if you think about old media or traditional big media, maybe the other players like the Viacoms of the world or a Disney would feel like they need a studio to start building the gaming version of the virtual worlds of the IP that they're showing on big screen, small screen. So there are numerous ways to play this. But at the end of the day, yeah, it's Activision, it's Take-Two, it's EA, Ubisoft in France. Roblox would make sense. Even a Unity might even make sense when it comes to making games.
And you got buy ratings, I believe, on all of those. Andrew Uerkwitz of Jefferies. Great discussion, Andrew. Thank you very much. Dan, you got teenagers, right? Can you see it? You're watching HBO Max. You got Euphoria up here, and then you got maybe a video game stream over here, all on the same platform. Hard to comprehend now, but hey, stranger things have happened.
I'm like you, Sully. I'm a girl dad. My girls don't game. So, I would be more along the lines of what Take-Two did with their acquisition of Zynga. Maybe mobile social games make some sense here. But I agree, Roblox makes a lot of sense. Big valuation. What are we just talking about? We're talking about valuation compression. So maybe Roblox, maybe Unity at a certain place. Just so you know, Roblox was part of my AARP trade in honor of guy Adami there. And I do like it, but I guess it just comes at the right valuation. Another one's a small one, might be Skills. So listen, I think we're getting to a phase where all of these names are going to kind of get overturned a little bit. People are going to start gaming them out. You see what I did there? And we'll see. I just don't think we're going to see a rush of more M&A right after these two deals over the last 2 weeks.
I got it from a Hokie to a Hoya, whatever. I got to give Guy Adami a chance to respond to that.
Well, I mean, hopefully he's about a decade too early in his ARP trade, given my current age. But who knows? Maybe he's spot on. I don't know. What I will say, Jeff Mills has talked about this for a while. Roblox could be a name a year from now we're not talking about as a publicly traded company anymore. Somebody's acquired them. And just to throw one more name in this mix, Coinbase has just gotten eviscerated, especially today. But we're at levels of support, and Mark Mahaney has mentioned on numerous times that Coinbase, he believes, will be the bank of the metaverse. So maybe there's a play there in terms of all of this.